And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ellis is out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Edey. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Dunn is out there with McAdoo. Then there's Doncic, and it's Wagner in its small forward. Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Now, here's Doncic from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Man, that is ridiculous. Range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Curry against Doncic. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Edey. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Wagner with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Curry against Doncic. It's sent back by Edey. Curry deciding where to go with it. Koulibaly against Ellis. It's Curry outside. Drops in the tray.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Doncic. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Edey with it. Pass to Curry. Over Doncic. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Hornets trail by 4. And McAdoo kicks to Doncic. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dunn passes to Doncic. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And here is Curry. He has 7. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now Curry. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Curry against Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis inside. Dunn covering. Hornets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry against Doncic. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw good, McAdoo. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. And And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, guys, looking at Melo's career, he turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
Doncic outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Over to the wing. Down against Porzingis. Johnson wide open. And he's good on the three ball.
That is how you answer from distance. Cam Johnson stepped into the three.
Curry against Doncic. Edey with a screen on Doncic. Curry attacking and stolen by McAdoo. And Wagner has it in the corner. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Anthony sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Edey. Now here's Anthony. He's defended by Wagner. Outside for Curry. And the three off target. Charlotte, the last game, a win against Toronto. Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Hey, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They've acquired defensive dynamo Amen Thompson, one of the most electrifying athletes in the association with prototype size and strength for the modern NBA wing. He plays with the kind of toughness and grit that could help lift any organization to the next level.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Good on the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ellis surveying the D. Out left to the wing. Outside Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, it's Charlotte with a three.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Kevin, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Now Ellis. Here's Curry with the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Dunn. And Henderson subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for the Lakers, Khalil Ware comes in for Zach Edey. And Turner subbed in for Porzingis. Now, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That shows you a combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
They've made the most of the turnovers they forced, putting on a lot of pressure here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
And the Hornets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. All free throws good from Henderson. Lakers trail by 8. Ellis outside. There's the pick. Takes the 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 16 points.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Williams, a screen on Turner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .112 left here in the opening quarter. Ellis the pass to Carmelo. Here's Ware. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Curry for 3. And again it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Henderson against Ellis. Down low. The kick out to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You know Mark Williams enjoyed throwing that one down.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Curry against Henderson. Turner with a screen on Henderson. Here's Curry. Pass to Turner. Outside for Curry. Stolen by Henderson. Going inside, and Henderson throws it down hard.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Here's Ellis. And a deep 3 from Curry. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Raptors in Toronto. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Miles Turner out there with Anthony. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Ware in at center. Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Oh, Curry makes it look so easy.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Henderson dishes to Johnson. Back to Henderson. There's a screen by Williams. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such a special target at the rim. Mark Williams finishes that oop with ease.
And Zoelos will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wagner with a screen for Johnson. Henderson outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Curry. Pass to Ware. makes a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for Duncan Robinson.
Now in for Charlotte, number 23.
Now here's Henderson. Williams, a screen on Ellis. Henderson attacking, and it's blocked. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Now here's Curry. He's got 27. There's a good screen. Here's Ware, and he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Master Williams, the end of the drought. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
McAdoo is checked in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a change. Krejci's checked in. Curry against Henderson. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
That one misses. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's McAdoo. He has 5. He takes it in. Williams hits to McAdoo. Wagner wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Curry. Turner with a screen for Curry. Has to Ware. Now Turner. He's guarded by Williams. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Turner comes with the double team, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Charlotte making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Turner against Koulibaly. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Henderson's checked in for Charlotte. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. Has to Ware for the 3. Rebounded by McAdoo.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Hornets miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Curry with him. He's got 31. Ellis bounce pass. Outside for Curry. Shot from the wing. And that one is good. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Well, once again, Steph bails them out with the shot clock nearly at 0. Love his opportunism.
Henderson passes to McAdoo. The fadeaway, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McAdoo's got 7.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Right wing. Ware kicks to Curry. Latrey cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 36.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
The baseline J. Again, the Lakers.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to McAdoo. At the top of the key, Williams. Here's Koulibaly. Out to Doncic. Inside. Second chance shot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Los Angeles. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. Porzingis is coming in for Miles Turner. And Okogie subbed in for Ellis. Now here's Curry. He has 38 in the game. Outside, Porzingis from the arc. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Hornets trail by 6. Now, of course, he's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
Let's go. Preachy, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Okogie. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic against Curry. Here's Koulibaly. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Curry. And he's got 41. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the board.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Uh-oh, there's a duel at the point guard position, really testing each other's ability to run things. Cerebral battle.
You see, in basketball, Ernie, point guard is like chess. The center play, well, it's a little simpler, like checkers.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Luka Doncic out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Dunn. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Sexton. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Dunn. Koulibaly finds Wagner. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Nailed from three-point land. Dunn's got the first points of the second half here for the Hornets. Here's Okogie. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Krejci. Pass to Okogie. The open look here for Sexton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's McAdoo. He's defended by Edey. And it's Sexton penetrating. Here's Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. Wagner outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Krejci. Shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Krejci's got his first basket.
Oh, Colin Sexton with the pretty setup there.
Wagner outside. Back to Doncic. Over Sexton. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Luka Doncic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now Sexton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Krejci. No good with the triple. The Hornets shooting straight 49% from the field. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, tremendous finish by Koulibaly. That free throw line and down, that's his comfort zone.
Over to the wing. Pass to Sexton. Screen by Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Los Angeles leading by 4. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Okogie. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pocket 6. Out to the right wing. His first shot coming late. Okogie misses. Hornets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Sexton. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Krejci. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Krejci's got 5 now.
Boy, what a nice read by Sexton there. He is more than willing to kick it to deep when necessary.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
LA is on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Sexton the pass to Porzingis. Doncic with the steal. Here's Koulibaly. Plays it in off the breakaway. Koulibaly's got 4 this quarter.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Porzingis inside. Dunn covering. Tries again. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Charlotte making the switch. Johnson's checked in. Hornets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Doncic against Sexton. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
Back to Wagner. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so, Sexton will bring it up for L.A. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Anthony. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Pass to Johnson from downtown, and the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 8 points.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Now here's Anthony. He has 5. Nurkic, a screen on Wagner. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, that face-up game of Carmelo is a problem. The quick release or attack the rack, forget about it.
Johnson against Sexton. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's McAdoo, and it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second-chance points. Impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for McAdoo. And Henderson subbed in for Dunn. The Lakers also making some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Nurkic. Ellis comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sexton. Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both free throws good from Anthony.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now, here's Wagner. 8 points for him. Doncic lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Doncic has got 14 points.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
Anthony finds Ware. It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists in the game. The 3 for Doncic. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony taking his time here. Driving to the basket.
Ball got to his launch pad, and Melo made sure that went down.
Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Johnson. It's Williams high post. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, big time height advantage there. And he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Anthony kicks to Ware. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Faulkner. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think
the previous play is under review.
The play will be reviewed.
Fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of tech.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Now, the challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
He's checked in for Doncic. First free throw is good.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Turner with a screen on Johnson. Here's Anthony. Out to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
The 3 from Johnson doesn't get it to drop for him. It's stolen by Johnson. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up by 4. We'll be back shortly live. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Lakers 5 right now. Khalil Ware is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Anthony, and it's Ellis, and at the 2 guard.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Koulibaly, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Curry on the move. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Henderson against Curry. There's the line to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Johnson, good.
Well, that athleticism makes Cam Johnson dangerous in transition.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Ware. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Henderson, no one around him. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers leading. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Taken away by Anthony. Right side Turner. Pass to Ellis. Now Curry. Six to shoot. Here he goes to the inside. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Ellis, the pass to Carmelo. Now Ware. Pass to Curry. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Out to Turner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Dunn, he's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And finished off by Williams.
You give Mark Williams a lane, I promise he's going to take it. Good job being aggressive.
Curry with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, sloppy play, a supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hans Wagner's checked in for the Hornets. Luka Doncic comes in for Henderson.
The guy with extraordinary vision, Luka Doncic with the find.
Curry against Doncic. To the left wing. Ware passes to Okogie. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen on Doncic. Here's Curry. Los Angeles with another miss. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Koulibaly. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Lakers trail. Curry passes to Anthony. Now Ware. Pass to Turner. Here's Okogie. Curry on the wing. Doncic with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic sticking it from way outside. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scores.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Boy, you get a look at how quickly Mark Williams covers ground off that triple drive. That's tough.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. Charlotte making a switch. McAdoo's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Zach Edey, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. Porzingis is coming in for Miles Turner. And it's Keon Ellis in for Josh Okogie. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Anthony. Edey finds Curry. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And Los Angeles calling timeout. Ellis against Doncic. Over Ellis. Nice shot by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Now Edey. Curry outside. Now Edey. Doncic comes with the double team. Curry fires, and again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make 4 games.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now Edey. Curry outside to tie it up. Not going to go.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Luka Doncic. And down goes the 3.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll? Yeah, that's in my bag.
Here is Ellis. Now Curry launches it, connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. It's sent back by Edey. Now Ellis. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Now Curry. From about 19. That shot no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Oh, the dunk.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Now here's Ellis. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Curry outside, beyond the arc. Good, another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. And the Lakers with some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Edey. Turner comes in for Porzingis. And Okogie subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Wagner. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic, the three is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Koulibaly against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Timeout, Lakers. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
5 to shoot. And Curry, here we go. And stolen by...
Get the fuck out of here!
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Force me to fucking get that stupid ass shit.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
Jacks up a 3. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Los Angeles calling timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining.